Today I'm gonna play devil's advocate, which I find myself doing this a lot, but hey, it's my personality. It is what it is, and a lot of y'all are not gonna like what I have to say, but it's kind of the truth, and some of it you're gonna feel like it ain't the truth. That's cool. You can sit here and debate me all you want, but today's topic is pretty much about the split community and how they feel EA should do things when it comes to bots and server browsers. Yes, it's still a conversation that is going on. I'm even seeing people trying to do protests of doing a better server browser. We're gonna get into it today. Devil's advocate.
What? No funny skit today?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Pimps and players.
Welcome to Game Peddlers, the Greens Way.
Why this topic is so popular still to this day is crazy because it's the fact that a lot of people have a lot of distrust. When it came to 2042 and their server browser history, it left a real bad taste in people's mouth, and it seems like the path is still continuing when it comes to Battlefield 6. It splits up the community that feels like they want to build relationships with other people. They want to play the way they want to play, have ownership and a little bit more control when it comes to this sandbox game. I understand it, and I'm gonna play both sides of why I think EA is doing what they're doing and why the vets want what they want. You know what I'm saying? I played it. I understand what it's like to be in the server browsers. I used to prefer server browsers too over sitting here trying to do any type of matchmaking system. But this is the reason why a lot of people don't like it. I'm gonna give you both sides. Let's start off with the main reason why most people don't like matchmaking. When it comes down to the low population areas, you know, the far east side. Which side? East side. Yeah, that side. Over there. They're not as popular over there with the people playing. So matchmaking leaves them with long wait times, bot lobbies. Hey, EU and NA, we got it popping over here. But even then, on certain times, I have tried to play, like Eastwood. I tried to play Eastwood when it first came out on some Conquest shit. And the motherfuckers it took forever. It didn't even find me one. So I don't even know if you can play that map on Conquest because I've yet to get into one. And when I did actually play, I played a couple times, bot lobbies, and I'm in the NA too. I'm a North American. So I can understand why a lot of people might not like matchmaking because your population area. It sucks. I agree with you. It does suck. Now, let's get to the other part. A lot of people believe that it brings in longevity, which I also believe it can bring longevity too. I do not like matches that when it ends that we start all over again. I can't stand that shit. And that's what server browsers are for. I can't stand it because it does break down the community. In previous Battlefields, playing in the same map or whatever that you're playing, you might go against a good team, might even have some good teammates. You know what I'm saying? And that menu is quick to throw you into another match. Instantly. It is so quick to throw you into another match. I like playing against people where I know, like, I have been in sniper fights and the other team is over there and they putting in work. And I like that challenge. And then I know that they're going to sit back too if it was a good game. You know what I'm saying? So that can break up a community. No one likes that. Even in Call of Duty community, they're even asking for that to stop too. But like I said, I'm going to play devil's advocate. This is the part where I feel like the reason why they break up servers for matchmaking and stuff like that is because it costs, ladies and gentlemen. It costs to do servers. When the server goes up, they must pay. When the server goes down, it goes down. When there's enough players, they start up another server. But in between time, they're not paying for a server. This is where we get with server browsers though. Server browsers is, it stays up. It stays up, stays running, clock keeps ticking, money keeps pouring. Now, a lot of these servers have no one in it. No one likes to sit here and wait. I'm not about to wait in no server where it's 0 people in here. It got all the right criteria that I want, the maps, weapons, everything that I want to play, the style I want to play. There's no one here. Even the ones that got 10 out of 64, 20 out of 64. I want a full game. I don't want to sit here and wait. That's the problem. And EA says, I ain't gonna sit here and keep paying for this. And there's no one playing. A solution for that, which I have seen, is that you stop marketing the server browser like it's hidden. Put it up there right next to matchmaking. And then with matchmaking, some people suggest that, hey, sometimes you take some of these people that are looking for quick play, throw them into the official server browsers. Just throw them in there. They might want to stay there. That's a good solution. But that is the reason why I think they do what they do is because of cost. Just being honest with you, you might not like it, but it's a business at the end of the day. Before I get too far just getting onto the business aspect, let's go back to where I said when it came to community. I've seen a lot of people sit there and say they don't like server browsers because they don't want to see teams that are stacked. On the other team, there's 10 friends sitting there playing against each other and they're dominating everything. I have seen this several times. At first, I thought, man, get out of here. You acting like a little old punk. But then I actually started seeing it a lot. And I'm talking about on Reddit forums, this ain't even just Twitter. You know, Twitter, these people say anything. But this was really on Reddit, and I kept seeing it over and over. I'm just like, man, I ain't never think about it like that. I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Not everybody's a hardcore gamer. They're not. Not everybody is willing to keep getting their ass whooped. They not for it. Some people can't take that. You know what I'm saying? Some people can't take a challenge. It is what it is. That's why we have casual modes. But that's how they feel. They don't want to touch it. Now let's get on to the next part about them not wanting to touch it. When it comes to that, that's their vote. That's their opinion on how they feel. Vets, I need y'all to understand something. I know we preached out that we like closed weapons. I'm gonna use this as an example. We didn't have it at first. Now we do. But guess what? The majority said they don't want to play it. And that's how it is. Majority of people do not want to play it at all. They just don't agree with it. I know you don't agree with it, but majority rules. It's a business. They're going off of the data. If they go off the data, as you recall, when they did the beta and stuff like that, they showed it was no difference. Matter of fact, open weapons had more of an advantage. And the more people that flooded it, the more people went to it. When the game went live, that's what people play. I even play it now. I don't even care no more. Don't even care. I just want to play the game. So with that being said, it came down to choice. There's another one. Like I said before, I like server browsers. I always did server browsers when it came down to Battlefield. But you know what ruined it? Or why I don't even touch it no more? The first couple of weeks when this game came out, all server browsers was just shitty ass XP. That's it. People just glitching the game trying to get the quickest way to get ranked all the way up. I just did not see any servers anymore. I didn't see any servers the way I can go back like in the previous Battlefields and want to click my favorite one as soon as I jump on, because I already did my research on this server likes to play these maps that I like to play. It was all by choice. And I choose not to even use server browser no more. I don't even know if they got the favorite button, because I remember when this game Battlefield 6 launched, I didn't even see a favorite button. But it was nothing to favorite. Everything that I did for the first couple of weeks, XP farms. There's nothing there. And I know a lot of people believe that Portal might be the wave. I seen some people sit there and say, it was this one comment that stood out to me, that Halo thrived off of portals or the customs matches creator thing, whatever the fuck they call it. Sorry. I don't think Portal is going to work like that right away. I'm sorry. I just don't. But it has a lot of tools, but if we really can't create what we want to create, because the way that it is being done in Portal right now, you can only use the basis of the map and then expand it off of that. So it's going to be a little bit difficult. We're going to see how this goes. But I don't know. It's just a choice thing. It's easier to just click a button and go. Do I believe that EA should have it hidden to where you don't see it? No, I believe the server browser needs to be right next to matchmaking, right there, so everybody can see it. That way it can have its fair shot. I think they did rig that because it was a business decision. They don't want to keep paying for the service. And then there's no one in there. Because I'm going to back out. If there's no players in the server browser, I'm going to back out. But there is a way, like I said earlier, if people hit matchmaking, there's a chance that, hey, you might be sent to a server that ain't got nobody in and it's an official server. I believe that could be a method that works. That way it does not close. If you choose not to hit the matchmaking button, I believe that you just stay in that server. I want to play against the same people. That feeling feels good. I hate when game companies try to manipulate who you should play with, how you should play. I don't like it neither. I don't agree with it. But at the end of the day, I can see it's about business. It's money. It's money. And the popularity people don't even care. They don't care. Times change, man. Even in life, around you, buildings change in life. You see things when you was a kid and things change. It changed. It's either adapt or move on. And I think it's time for us to either adapt or move on. It sucks. I hate to say it. But this is your boy Green and I'm out. Y'all be easy.